Hello, I see Brazil welcomes today Carolina Marchi, partner of Machado Meyer, one of the top law firms in Brazil, with offices all over the country and one office in New York. My first question to her was, is legal certainty in Brazil good enough to motivate international investors?
I think Brazil is not so different from other countries. I think that we have the principle in federal constitution of Brazil related to the legal certainty. It could be applied as a defense of the companies here in Brazil. When I walk through the world and talk with other lawyers about the legal certainty in other countries, I don't see that Brazil is so different from the others. I think the problem is not because of the time that the legal system takes to make a conclusion about a case, for example, about a matter. We don't have a system that encourages people to make settlement out of the court. So I think this is the big issue, and I think that it's a chain. If we resolve and we encourage people to make settlement out of the court, we also minimize the litigation situation, less lawsuits, and then the judge could give efforts for few cases. And I think that could give another consequence, that it's better decisions, quality, and less time to give a response for the citizen.
And this is a very interesting point. Why companies and people were not used to negotiate a solution in the chambers, specialized chambers, and they prefer to sue the other part?
One of the reasons is because we have cheap litigation, not cost a lot for you to litigate. So I think this is the main point, because the chambers are very expensive. So I think depends on the matter. The company thinks that it's better to go to the court because it's less expensive than you go to the chambers. I think this is the first point. The second point is depends on the matter, because there are matters that you cannot negotiate in the chambers because they are not enforceable at the court. Agribusiness is clear that there is an agenda, that it's gonna give a lot of opportunities. Services, because we have new business that the old law could not engage. So I think that it's an important situation of our government nowadays, that trying to make things in this field to give more legal certainty to the service area. But I think also that they are trying to give another age for the industry.
Changing a little bit for privacy issue. This is a very important topic worldwide. What are the conditions of Brazil in this scenario? Is the country concerned enough? Is doing enough to protect privacy and data?
Yes. Our law that's going to be enforceable in 2020, it's harder than the European law. So I think, yes, I think that we are very concerned about the data protection, and the law is sufficient. I think that there is a lot of breaches, so I think that there are space to change a little things, but there is a contribution about the data protection that it's really important, and I think that we are really concerned about that, and the law is sufficient.
Some decisions from the Brazilian government aim to accelerate the privatization of state-owned companies, to improve investments in infrastructure, and probably open new opportunities in terms of merger and acquisitions. How do you see that as opportunities for international investors?
It's a great opportunity. If it is combined also with the reforms that the government wants wants to make, I think it's gonna be a great field for the foreign investors.
Carolina, thank you.
Thank you, Ciro, for having me. Thank you very much.